ready. Good morning everyone and welcome back to Feeling Better. My name is Jessica and today I'm here with a what I eat in a day video. So as you just saw, I just fed the dogs. I don't usually have dogs, but Harry is away at the moment. And so I thought I'd borrow a couple of little friends to keep me company. Really cute. We've been snuggling every night. There's dog hair everywhere. But yeah, really good fun. All right, so I'm going to start the day, as I always do, with a coffee, maybe two, and then we'll get stuck into breakfast a little bit later. You always put your coffee on a low heat. She's ready, baby. We're gonna drink this in bed. Here come the dogs. Not my cuties. We're moving here. That's where I'm going to be swimming in the Osterman Ocean Pool. Breakfast, we've got Bircher. All right, good morning again. So here I have a Bircher. So good. So I'm really not a breakfast person. I probably haven't really regularly had breakfast for the past sort of 5 years. I've always just been like a coffee in the morning kind of person. But I'm trying to get into the habit of eating breakfast because I do get really like, not anxious, but I do get a bit like heart racy, a little bit dizzy sometimes when I don't eat until like midday. So I'm making more of an effort, and part of that effort is finding breakfasts that are really easy and that I actually look forward to. And Bircher is one of them. It's probably the only sort of breakfast I found that I get out of bed wanting to eat it. So I am going to show you how to make Bircher muesli, or my version of Bircher muesli, in a moment. I usually make up a batch for like maybe 3 days at a time. So we'll do that in a sec. What are you having for breakfast? If you've got any breakfast ideas for me, then please put them down below. They have to be easy and they have to be preferably savory, actually. I know Bircher's sweet, but I am more of a savory person. So if you have any good savory ideas, please chuck them in the comments. Fuck, I love milk. All right, so you're gonna need a few apples. These ones were on special at the local grocers, I guess, because apples are like going out of season. So I'm gonna grab maybe 3. I'll do 1 per Bircher pot. All right, so I've got some peanut butter. We've got our apples. We've got some rolled oats. Got a little bit of cinnamon and some yogurt as well there. A nice sheep yogurt. I actually don't have very much yogurt, so we might just do 2 serves. So 2 apples worth. There we go. And sometimes I also grate beetroot and carrot and add that in. All Alright, now we're gonna add some peanut butter. I got the smooth stuff so we can kind of just pour it in. Oh, that's not too. Oh yeah. And we'll fuck some cinnamon into the pan. I put quite a lot. Yellow. Oats I usually do like a 1/4 cup per serve. All that yogurt out. You can always add milk if it's going to be a little bit on the dry side. And then I add milk when I'm eating it too. Now I'm going to mix it all together. Mixy, mixy. Gorgeous. And there you have it. All ready to go. 2 meals. Yum. I'll just add 2. If you want your Bircher a little bit sweeter, you can add applesauce to it. I think they traditionally have applesauce in them. I just didn't have any today. But you can buy applesauce that's just pureed apples with no sugar or anything, and it does just make it a little bit sweeter. You can also make your own applesauce pretty easily. So yeah, something to think about. A bit king. Jesus. You ready? Now Gilbert drops it and Gertie delivers. Every time, look, he'll do it again. Alright, I haven't woven the ends in yet, but that's one of them. And then this is the other one. Pretty good, I think. So I made these for my friends, Lily and Nori, who are a couple, and they're going to Japan to go skiing. And so I thought they could be cute and matching in these. Alrighty, all ready to post. I'm gonna run to the post office now and then grab some bread for lunch as well. Hi, so it's lunchtime and I'm going to be cooking some lentils on toast. This is based off a recipe that I read in one of Anna Jones's cookbooks. Can't quite remember which one. I have all of her books. If you are after vegetarian food, then she is my go-to. All her books are vegetarian and they are all delightful. All right, so for these lentils, you are going to need a tin of lentils. So this is just like brown lentils. You're going to need some rosemary, or you could use oregano, you could use sage, but I've got rosemary in the garden. You're going to need some walnuts, some honey or maple syrup, lots of garlic, a frying pan, and your bread of choice. I just went and got a ciabatta because sometimes I get over the sourdough thing and I just want like white bread. So we're going to start by chopping up the walnuts and then just dry frying them in the pan for a little bit to release that flavour and get that nice kind of charred flavour. Alright, see you in a sec. So we just want them to get nice and brown. Alright, so while they are toasting, I'm just going to mince a couple of cloves of garlic. Yeah, I'm going to start with 2. Oh fuck it, we'll chuck in a 3rd one. Can never have too much garlic. I always grate my garlic just with a regular box grater, just on that finest setting. But what does everyone else think? Do you all think that garlic crushes are a bit of a scam? I've never bought into it. Alright, I'm also just going to chop this up. All right, so now that those walnuts are a little bit on the crunchier side, I'm gonna add some olive oil and then I will add my garlic and my rosemary. Give that a little stir. God, I have a dog licking my toes. Ah, give it. Jesus Christ. All right, and then it's time for the lentils. Now the key here is to put the liquid in as well, okay? So don't strain them. I might strain a tiny bit, but we want that liquid. It's really yummy. Oh yeah. Forgot to chuck the rosemary in, but that's going in too. And then just bring it to the boil and then lower to a simmer. Yum. Lentils have got to be one of my favorite foods. They are just so yummy. I just grated some parmesan because it is not a meal without cheese. All right, so it's nearly there. I haven't added the honey yet, but let's have a taste. It's pretty good. That salt is really salty. Another hot tip, know your salt. Because I bought a different salt to usual. Usually I use that, is it the David's kosher? And this salt that we got instead, it's so salty. I'm always over salting things now. So adding a lot of cracked pepper. I am just gonna add a little bit of lemon just because I put too much salt in and acid helps to break up the salt. See how it's thickened up nicely. I'm just gonna go hard. Fucking YOLO. Whee. Yum, I love honey. And there you have it. So it's kind of like fancy beans on toast. Really quick, really easy, really tasty, and moderately nutritious. Got plenty of butter on my bread, of course. And then lots of cheese as well. I miss Harry anyway, but I especially miss him when I'm cooking. Because he is the one who usually cleans up the kitchen afterwards. No. It's honestly so good. It's kind of like a non-alcoholic pet nat. Really good. I'm on day 5 of dry January, so I have been drinking a lot of soda water from my soda stream, but I've also been testing out some of the non-alcoholic alternatives out there. There's so many now, it's amazing. I think it's a post-lockdown thing. Everyone drank so heavily during the lockdown, and now we're kind of embracing the zero alcohol options. So the Monceau is really good. There's a mandarin one and a blood orange that I really like. And then I also got this one the other day. Tina, it's called. So this is not alcohol. It is a jasmine pearl green tea base with raspberry fruit and wax flower, whatever that means. Really delicious, really herbaceous, fizzy. Don't really know what it is equivalent to alcohol wise, but it's just really damn tasty. So highly recommend that one as well. Have I got that zero alcohol glow yet? Wow. Here we've got some choc chip banana zucchini bread that I'm gonna have with some peanut butter. Post-run snack. Yum. Hello, we are back in the kitchen. It is dinner time. I am going to be cooking lamb cutlets for the first time ever, and then I'm going to do some sort of zucchini, herby, green, couscous, feta vibe on the side. I remember seeing something similar to that in one of Hetty McKinnon's books. If you don't know who Hetty McKinnon is, she is a an Australian cook. I think she's based in New York now, but she's an Australian cook who is really well known for her cookbooks, Community and Neighbourhood, which are all centered around salads and vegetable-based meals. So if you're into your veggies, I'd highly recommend checking out her books. But yeah, I remember seeing this salad, it looked really good, and so I'm gonna try and recreate it without looking up the recipe or anything. I'm just gonna give it a go. I'm also gonna do some Hasselback sweet potatoes, because I think that will be nice as well. Now, I'm not going to be talking you through this one. I'm just going to put the little captions down the bottom because I just feel like, I don't know, zoning out and listening to an audiobook. I'm listening to this one at the moment for the second time. I'm really enjoying it. It's keeping me motivated for my dry Jan. All right, I will see you when dinner is served.
Hi, Angie.
Hi. I'm so excited for this delicious meal. It's beautiful.